It's Friday afternoon, which means it's time to kick off your weekend with the Random Kristian Show. Today, the Random Kristian Show is interviewing Erin and Dylan from the Rins. The Random Kristian Show is brought to you by Mrs. A's famous Salsa BUENA, a unique blended salsa loaded with cilantro and just the right amount of heat. Mrs. A's famous Salsa BUENA is available in stores across California, Oregon, Colorado, Idaho, Wyoming, Nevada, and Arizona. To find a store near you, just visit mrsafamous.com. The Random Kristian Show is proudly supported by The Advisor. The Advisor is a Facebook group created by Colonel James Neil Broaddus, composed of multi-talents such as actors, directors, artists, writers, and more. If you fall into this category, contact them on Facebook at The Advisor. The Random Kristian Show can now be seen and heard on the Rabbit in Red Radio Network. Check them out at rabbitinredradio.com. Intro music provided by the Dead Campers. Check them out on Spotify and at deadcampers.com. Next week, the Random Kristian Show will be on at our normal time, talking about stuff. My name is Andy. Now here's your host, Kristian Random.
I love the disclaimers you give in the opening. We'll be on our regular time, which apparently today is almost 5 o'clock.
Hey, and, that's okay.
Talking
about stuff.
We're talking about things and stuff. We're going to be here, so you are. That's
right.
Usually how it works.
Yeah.
I'm in a lineup with this lighting. This is horrible.
Wait. Number 3. Can you please say welcome to the show?
Oh, welcome to the show.
Oh, he did it. He did it.
Every time. Welcome to the show. Heyo, everybody.
Hey-yo,
and here we go. So, DJ Horn Effect, what's up? It is the Random Kristian Show. It's actually 4 o'clock Mountain Time. And so that means we're right on time.
Oh, as always.
As we're hitting the slopes. We had some technical issues.
The one thing our people should know is to just be ready. Like Friday afternoon, like don't hold yourself to that 4 p.m. Central Time, because it's never gonna fly.
No, it's 4-ish, well, and that's how we roll.
I would call this technically closer to 5-ish.
Well, again, Mountain Time, we're good. So, and we're ahead of schedule Pacific Time. So, it's again, new studio, little technical difficulties, but we're here. Everything's good, and we're fine. We're all fine. How are you? It's just a small reactor leak. It's under control. Everything's fine. That was a boring conversation anyway. So thank you all for being here and jumping in with us. Very, very, very excited. Erin Mackenzie from the Rins is going to be with us. And where is it? There we go. I got to find a better applause, because it sounds like it sounds like they're at a golf tournament. Hey,
right.
That's real nice. Or we should just get maybe the soundtrack or the soundbite from the Monty Python movie, and that was much rejoicing. Yay!
Okay. Hey, yeah. You should just get like a soundbite of like 3 people clapping, or just like one dude in the background, like
Woo!
Actually, we could probably record that.
Let
us record that.
I think we can handle that ourselves, Andy.
Yeah.
I am so glad we're starting to get back kind of in a rhythm. Season 10, man, it's second show of the season. We are working on John Hostin, was not able to be with us last week. Plus, as you might be able to tell, I was deathly ill. So it was just a lot going at the same time.
Happening.
So he texted me. He's like, man, I cannot do it. I've got too much happening that wasn't planned. And I was like, It's fine, man. Don't worry.
I honestly think it worked out for the best for everybody because like my mood last Friday
Yeah, you were like, yeah, whatever.
was like yeah, like anybody who talked to me on Friday got like the full brunt of Andy. Like it was not pretty at all on Friday.
They got Tuesday Andy is what they got.
Right. Oh yeah. Which hey, Tuesday Andy used to be fun.
Yeah.
Our crowd knows Tuesday Andy, but who?
Well, not our old Tuesday. I meant like, to work Tuesday. Because like Monday, you're always like, yeah, whatever. And then Tuesday, you're just like, God, I hate this place so much. I can't believe it here. So that's always that's Tuesday Kristian for me when I'm at work.
Right. Oh, sure. Gotcha.
What is it now?
Yeah.
I just wanted to. I don't care at this point. Just make it happen.
All right.
Well, that's actually Monday through Friday, Kristian. But
right, yeah.
Until I leave, and then I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Oh my god, right. This is awesome!
You're so pleasant now. What happened? Yeah. I'm off the clock.
I'm off the clock, and pretty sure my old alcoholic traits have kicked in. So, yeah. Hey, I was sharing this with Andy, and for those of you kids who don't know what this is, it's called a cassette tape. And there's two different sides. It's magnetically and electronically controlled through this little piece of thin tape right here. And as I was trying to get my studio fixed and set up, I found this, and I don't know if you can see it on here. That has a date of 3/8/1996, wow. 12 to 6 a.m. Magic FM. Let me say that the correct way. 98.9 Magic FM. It's me, Kristian, hanging out with you, and we've got more of your favorite top 40 coming to you from Colorado Springs' best radio station, 98.9 Magic FM. Yeah,
that was solid. That's solid, man. That's really great.
That was the very close to the end of when I walked out on radio. So I've got to find a cassette player, Andrew, and I've got to find a way to record this.
Yeah. Well, so believe it or not, I have actually digitized a cassette tape before.
I did way back in the days, and
yeah.
I don't have that ability anymore.
Yeah, I used to have the proper equipment. I might still have it. Let me check on that for you, because
then maybe I can mail this out to you, and
maybe you could, and I could
along with for some of these.
Oh no, please!
Yes, there it is. We saved Andrew some durian candy, and by the way, took it to work, and I think I described this story to you.
I love.
Two people were like, "Oh my gosh, this is really good," and asked for more. Man. Everybody else was along the same lines as me, or even worse, which I know it's hard to imagine Mr. Overdramatic being any more overdramatic, but it happens. And if you taste this candy, you will fully understand the full extent of it. So today, as a reward to myself and to Mother's Day, because it's a little sweet, hopefully, I don't know, we're going to open up the mystery bag of Kit Kats from overseas.
So I am so jealous that I don't have a mystery Kit Kat bag right now.
You know
what is that?
This is my wife's sourdough bread.
Oh, nice.
And again, because I'm running behind schedule, I haven't had anything to eat.
Sure. So, well, now I'm even sadder that I don't have any of Lois's bread.
Yeah. Yep.
Thanks.
Well, maybe someday if you take a little trip out here or something.
Maybe.
And by the way, everybody that's out there, make sure you send a message to Mr. Xavier and say happy birthday. Big X.
Who's Xavier?
Xander. Sorry, I have an Xavier at work. Sorry. Xander turned the big 1-1.
1-1. This one goes to 11 now.
Yes. Oh. Did you find him? Did you find him the shirt? There's got to be a shirt that says that.
Yeah, but he wouldn't wear it right now. He obviously he's in the phase of very, very concerned about what he puts on his chest these days. So right now it's very Disney and Pokemon forward.
Oh,
Yeah, but also he's spattering some Kingdom Hearts in there, which is a video game that he's big into. So
okay.
yeah.
And speaking of cool hip new things, which you're always tapped into the pulse of, what is Fallout?
Oh, all right. So well, shame on you for not knowing this, but Fallout is a post-apocalyptic. It's a post-apocalyptic video game series that has been going on for 30 years, I think. I want to say the first one came out in 95. But because they just released a Amazon Prime series based on the video game that is incredible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you can hear about a 10 to 15-minute review of it on the Rum and Regret podcast if you want to check it out. But
well, I know you guys were talking about it, and then
yeah.
the X-Men 97,
right? Yeah,
which
So so that is a Disney Plus put out X-Men 97, which is literally a continuation of the old X-Men animated series, which with some of the same voice actors in there, and literally continuing the same storyline as when it left.
Oh, really?
Which is nuts. Yeah, but
that's interesting.
It's really great though, because like the voice actors like don't miss a beat, and they don't like animated shows in 97 were a little bit different in the way that they portrayed sort of superheroes.
Right.
And they didn't edit that for now. So they're still very over the top in their voice acting, which is great.
That is pretty yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and remember, Mark Cashman, when he was on, he was he was what, Optimus Prime. He did all those 80s cartoon voices, and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You could just hear, like, when he'd just tap into it a little bit, you'd be like,
oh yeah.
Oh my, well, and again, I put the disclaimer up. Yes, we're nerds.
Right.
So, but speaking of nerds, because I've been nerding out on the Rins.
Yeah.
Amazing ska, reggae, soul, punk, even, and they even say, like, it's a little doo-woppy. It's and Erin, the lead singer, and you said it best, she's got a set of pipes on her that she can just belt out tunes, man. I mean, and her range is just, I don't know. It's just kind of really cool to hear it, because, and I put in the description of the show, they have a great finesse of the styles.
Yeah.
And it's got power, but it's got this cool, just, I mean, I don't know. It reminds me a lot of when I first heard No Doubt way back in the day. And Dance Hall Crashers.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's, I mean, it's ska, but it's different.
It's and it's funny too, because when I heard him, I thought more Say Ferris initially.
Yes.
Because I mean,
you're also highly fascinated with Money Pal, so.
Well, I'm fascinated with any female fronted high energy bands. Like that's, but yeah, I mean, but no, that vein for sure. Early No Doubt, Dance Hall Crashers for sure. God, and I was just listening to Honey, I'm Homely the other day too. I love that album so much. Yeah. No, I honestly, like, Mr. Blue is one of my favorite songs, Dance Hall Crashers. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely got more of a Save Ferris vibe from them. Just because the three songs that they gave us were so sort of different in their presentation. Like, they didn't, like, if it wasn't the same girl singing the songs, like, I wouldn't have thought it was the same band.
Right.
doing the songs. Like, it was just like, wow, this is, this is great. It's I take in a lot of like cover band stuff,
Right.
online too. And it's so refreshing to hear original music. That's
Yes.
good.
Okay.
That's well put together. That's well produced. And that has like actual passion behind it,
And I was gonna say, and yeah, there you can tell these guys are putting everything into it. And everyone's like, "Oh, well, it's a ska band. They're gonna be wearing pork pie hats." No, these guys look like they're just been hanging out,
Right.
and which is great because there's no style to their style. They just have their own little groove look, and it is great. It's
Yeah.
but again, the sound, and each one of these guys, you can tell the band is very talented. Like I love the bass player because he just kind of sits. It reminds me of the Who, the
Oh yeah.
Whistle, where he just kind of sits
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm just here jamming. He doesn't jump up and down, at least from what I can tell in the videos we've seen. But anyway, so we're going to talk to her all anyway. So we're very excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so Mother's Day, Andrew, is coming up. Did you know that? Okay.
I did. Yeah.
Did you send your mom a card? And
so we actually
tentatively
near you. So yeah, we tentatively have plans with her. Tentatively because the house is ill right now. But yeah, Xander's got an ear infection. Jamie hurt her back the other day, and then I woke up with this, looking like I got punched by one of those jacked kangaroos on the internet. But no, I woke up with some weird eye thing that I've been trying to work with all day. Anyway, so we've lived in Oregon for 5 years now. My parents have lived here for 3. They have not seen the coast yet. So we were going to take them out to the coast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're going to take them out to the coast on Sunday. We have a really great spot in Lincoln City that we go to, a really wonderful Mexican restaurant. So Xander will be fine. But no, there's a great beach that we always go to that is massive, that has like super easy access. So they can get to the sand and back up really quick. So yeah, we were going to do that on Sunday if the house is up to it.
As long as everybody's still alive.
Right. Yeah. So
well, that's awesome. Yeah, I've sent my mom a gift.
Oh god, I love Mother Random. Tell Mother Random hi from me.
I certainly shall. So apparently, the new studio crew is pushing us along to get into our random 9 list. There it is, right there. We are very excited because again, we love our moms, and I mean, who doesn't, right? But yeah, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna bring in our crack team research of crackhead researchers that made up a list of 9 random bad Mother's Day gifts. Oh, and there goes my video feed. This is so awesome.
Oh, here you go. Speeding back up.
Yay! I'm back in the loop. Anyway, so with this random 9 list, we they did a lot of research. I'm pretty sure some of these are made up, but you never know. So just trying to wait for the house band to get. No, that is not the dead campers. They're too busy dealing with Mother's Day presents. So we have 9 random bad Mother's Day gifts that we are going to be reading off, and well, I thought the video feed was catching up, but it's not.
No, so let's roll with it.
I'm just gonna start rolling with it. So we're gonna start off with, of course, number 9. 9 random bad Mother's Day gifts. Number 9 is a 4-inch lift kit and performance exhaust system for the family SUV. Heyo!
I mean, come on. That's a gift for the whole family, right?
Who doesn't need a souped up SUV minivan?
Right?
thing with the performance exhaust, so that way you can get quicker through the line at the school.
Right? Yeah.
Right? No?
Yeah. No.
No. Okay.
Red alert. Red alert. All right.
All right, Andrew, number 8.
Number 8, 9 random bad Mother's Day gifts. New subscription to Weight Watchers. Don't do it. Don't do it.
There's no better sound effect for that right there than
absolutely not. Yeah.
Because after you get that subscription going, then you're just gonna hear until you hear, then you watch it.
Then you're dead. Yeah. Then you're done.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You might as well just kiss it all goodbye. Yeah. Moving on to number 7, random bad Mother's Day gifts. An apron with the slogan, "World's Hottest Short Order Cook." All right. Hey-o. Yeah, no? No. Okay.
No.
Yeah. No, that'd probably get one of these.
Right.
So we're gonna just move on to number 6. God, I hate Spectrum so
I know. Yeah. Number 6, 9 random bad Mother's Day gifts. And my mother is probably the exception to this rule, but a happy Mother's Day message on the Jumbotron at the Warriors game. My mother would actually love this.
I was going to say, there's actually a lot of moms who would be like, "Oh my God."
That's true. Yeah. So
now, okay. You know what you should have said?
What?
Post New Millennia Warriors. So,
like, there you go. Well, yeah. The bad years.
80s, you know.
The really, yeah. That was my brother Tommy had a really great joke around those Warriors was that you were always happy for the guys who got traded out from the Warriors. Like, oh, they finally made it.
Yeah. And what really bummed me out was like Chris Mullin, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where'd he went to New York?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He went to New York. And then like for what, 1 season, 2 seasons, he's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I mean, God bless him. Chris Mullins was such a great player. All right, I'm not gonna geek out on that. I actually have an autographed picture of Chris Mullins. Thank you very much.
Oh, nice.
All right, so where are we? We're number 5. Random bad Mother's Day gifts. A sushi dinner made by the kids, and they keep asking you if it's fresh. Fresh enough as you notice the fish tank is empty.
Oh.
Yeah. Where's Goldie? Yeah. Mom, look at our fresh fish for you. Why is the rice wiggling? Yeah.
Why is my sashimi trying to breathe?
It's still flopping.
Right.
And I don't think that's rice.
You stay on that bed of rice. All right.
We're having a little too much fun with this, I think.
A little too much fun.
Okay. Number 4?
Number 4. 9 random bad Mother's Day gifts. A handwritten coupon promising to finish the chores you should have finished 3 months ago.
That's well, that's just pretty much a year-round thing anyway. So
right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I'm gonna get right on that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
don't worry, babe. I'm on it. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? Hey, maybe we should go out to dinner. What do you think? Okay. No.
Just no sushi. All right.
No homemade sushi. No.
Right. Yeah.
Let's go to the number 3 bad Mother's Day random gifts. A 33% off coupon at Max Roadhouse of Flounder.
I can't see the word flounder without your Theta Chi name is now
Flounder. Flounder, what's that mean? It's flounder. A pledge pin. Now I gotta watch that movie.
Yeah.
All right. But yep, we digress as always.
Yeah. Right.
Let's move to number 2.
Number 2. Number 2, 9 random bad Mother's Day gifts. A 23andMe report that proves she's not your real mother.
Yeah. No.
Not good. Not good.
And because you'd be hearing this. Then a little this. Then a little that. That was a trifecta right there. Yeah. No, that would. Well, and then she'd be like, okay, so this is how it really happened. And then you probably find out things you just do not want to know at this point. Alrighty. Here it is.
Wasn't the milkman German? Oh, never mind.
Is that why we always say Opa, break a glass bottle? What's going on?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Hey, all right.
Hey.
Here all week. Try the flounder down at Max Roadhouse. I mean, but seriously, Max Roadhouse of flounder?
Hey,
I guess it's a thing.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe it's like a East Coast, like real Northeast Coast.
I don't know. That's your side. That's your side of the country, man. You'll tell
I'm
me.
smack in the middle, baby. I kind of go either way.
I've heard that about you. Yeah.
I was gonna say kind of like Tarzan. Hey, all right, yeah, all right. Oh, yeah. It's time for the number 1 random bad Mother's Day gift. Trump versus Biden lace lingerie. Heyo. There's a right.
The visual there is
right and left. Trump on the right.
Oh.
Yeah, Biden on the left.
Is it also red and blue?
Oh, well, yeah, it's America. America.
That's right. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That image, oh God, now it's going to be burned into my brain.
Yeah, that's going to be there for
Why? Why, Chris?
Because I'm a horrible person. That's what I do. It's apparently what I live for, day in and day out. And oh wow, yeah, the video feed's so bad right now.
Hey, hopefully after we run our sponsors, it'll come right back. Hopefully,
yeah, I'm hoping so too. So speaking of sponsors and our famous and wonderful Mrs. A's famous salsa buena that's spreading across the country like a wildfire, which I probably shouldn't say this close to summer, but it's that good. So we're going to find the commercial to play.
You got it?
There it is. Okay. Yeah, new studio.
Hey, and you caught up.
It's all about the facts. Facts are made up of the 5 W's. The who, the what, the when, where, and the why. So we here at Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena thought we'd break it down for you and make it easier. The who is simple. Mrs. A is a teacher and a mother that loves to cook and reward people with delicious food. The what? Well, that would be the 3 amazing salsas she makes. Regular, hot, and salsa verde. All made with the freshest ingredients and no onion, so you can spread the love, not your breath. The when? Well, when isn't there a good time to enjoy Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena? Where can you get it? Well, how about all throughout California and Southern Oregon, even in Nevada and parts of Wyoming and Colorado, and they're growing all the time. If you don't see it in the refrigerated section, ask for Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena or just go to MrsAFamous.com. Now you ask yourself why? Well, because Buena means good, really good. And that's because Mrs. A's famous salsas are made with fresh ingredients, and you taste that in every bite because it's Buena. So be good to yourself and get Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena. Go ahead, eat Buena.
Eat Buena. and pineapple. I'm out.
That's it. You're done.
It's
the Random Andy. It's the Random Andy show now. You pineappled. You're out.
Block. Push. No. All right. Commercials over. Time for the silliness to end. That's right. We're done screwing around. It's time to get serious. Well, Corey Hall, hello. Welcome back, my good
Corey?
man, Mr. Corey Hall from Simply Said podcast as well. Checking in from out in Illinois way, I believe. Or is it Illinois?
Illinois.
Illinois? Yeah. I know, but that just annoys people from Illinois when you say it that way.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Hey, how do you say that again? Illinois? Where are we going? Where? Oh, I don't have intro music for her. That's right. Because
we could tease with one of their tracks.
Oh, we could. Listen, okay, so let's do that real quick. We're going to play y'all a little sample of these guys. Came across them actually through our good friend Mida from This Is Ska.
Oh, yeah.
And because we're on that mailing list now through them. And they reached out and said, listen, man, if you guys get a chance, we'd really love to promote our music. And like the first track I heard, I think it was Greener. Okay. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is really good. And I know we were talking beginning of the show about this, but y'all, you just got to listen because these guys they got it going on, and we're going to be hearing a lot more from these guys. Go ahead and hit me with some music here, Andy. Let's play a little sample for 'em.
Let's roll with Greener.
All right. Boom.
Come on.
We have no way of fading. That kind of sucks, but
I know. Okay, well, yeah.
Tell me,
I'll do that better next time.
No, it's our new studio. It's our fault.
I need to. I'll get better at being clippy.
Well, and again, I'll have a better setup as we keep going on. But okay, seriously, hearing that just first song, miserable. Yeah. Hey, it's misery. Is what we call it. Especially during the summer and winter and spring and fall. I seriously, just that first 30 seconds of that song, you're just like, and I mean, you just get jazzed up, and the sound is so clean, and it's not overdone, but it's got so much going with it. So let's talk to her. We've got her, Erin McKenzie from the Rins, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! And welcome to the show, my lady. Is she there? Can she hear us?
Can you hear us?
Erin?
She can't hear us? Oh, gosh.
Oh, God.
Or did we screw this up?
Uh-oh.
Is it broken? We broke it, didn't we? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wow.
New studio.
So Erin, can you come out and come back in to the studio?
Log out, log back in.
Yeah, so take that link that we sent you. So just zip out come back in, and hopefully that will fix it. Oh man, I can't believe we broke it.
This is the April 13th show, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Friday the 13th, whatever.
Oh, wait, she can't even hear us. God, that's why.
Oh.
All right.
So, as you can see, the lovely Erin right there. She's okay. She's gonna log out and log back in. It's some kind of weird technical glitch that happens. All right, now let's bring her back in. Now, can you hear
her now?
Can we hear you?
Wow, it's so funny that it was working.
I was working magnificently here just a second ago.
Yeah,
well, a few minutes ago. Well, we babbled along a lot, so
we did. I wonder if she heard us while we were talking, like what during the beginning of the show.
Oh, I'm going to pretend there's technical difficulties. I gotta go. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, that's so weird. I wonder if I go out and come back in if she can hear that.
I don't know.
Let me check. No. Oh man.
Okay, so while we're dealing with getting Erin set up here, and
hold on.
Okay, so Andy's giving her some technical info in our private chat. Erin here. Dylan, the guitarist, was also supposed to be along with her. He may be joining in. Okay, so yeah, these guys are not the biggest band yet, but they are going to be. There we go.
Oh, stand back.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello. There she is, right there.
I'm a musician. I don't do technology.
That's why the tech guy's here. I'm the sound guy today. I'm the sound guy. I'll bring you up. I'm going to bring you up a little bit, Erin. Okay, I'm going to bring you up in the mix.
Okay, good. This is why it's not in the budget yet for me to have a sound guy like that.
Right. Yeah.
I got to do it all on my own.
All right, so now we're reintroducing. It's Erin from the Rins. Yay!
I made
it. So, Erin, thank you so much for. I know you got hung up at work. Dylan got hung up at work, and you rushed to get here as fast as you can, which was fine. Like I said, we were having technical difficulties, so it all works out. It's all good.
Right.
Awesome.
And but listen. Again, we cannot stop bragging about this album you guys released. Or do they even call it an album anymore, or is it just like my new release or whatever?
People are doing singles, so I just released 3 singles out in June. So whatever they call it, LPs, vinyls.
Right, LPs, EPs.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Did you guys do any physical media for it, or is it just all digital?
No, it's all digital right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, how long have you all been together? Because let's give a little background on you, because you have a very impressive background, young lady. Oh my gosh! Now all the names have eluded me. Jeez. Right. Name all the bands that you've worked with.
So I'm out of Boston, right here. Ska band out of Boston called, and that was probably in 2000, maybe a little bit earlier than that. And they were already formed a band within the band called, and they're the 3 backup singers for the band. And I was a late doped up dollies. They needed a 3rd girl. And so I've been doing that and after COVID hit, I had a lot of free time. And I wrote my own record. and a COVID baby, if you will. Got together with a lot of people around my area, Massachusetts, and kind of made some magic. How the Rins came about.
Okay, so then the Rins just kind of developed out of all that. So it's you're all kind of out of one band or another. Then is that how it all happened? Okay, so now are you guys still affiliated and playing with those bands, or are you guys just kind of trying to stick with your own group right now?
Well, it's ebbing and flowing. I feel like, and you know, a full-time musician isn't a full-time musician. So, I feel like everybody groups and full-time jobs. Be a full-time musician nowadays is almost impossible. But pretty much we are all feed in with the Rins because we're just have some big shows coming up. So I'll stick around. I mean,
all right. So and now how long have you all been together?
So I originally started the record probably and members joined in early January, sing as a full band in February.
So literally, this is a 6-month-old group.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, I mean,
so
did you guys?
Tight.
Yeah, like, did you guys just get in the studio and just felt like sort of the rhythm and the magic and just like did everything just click right away?
Kind of. So Dylan, John Ellis, and he, the three of us figured out ahead of time between me and Dylan drums. They needed keys, they needed horns, and we kind of, the magic was all made last summer and took that whole completed record and brought it to live show musicians and listened to it. And we showed up for rehearsal and we're just kind of getting to know each other, do live shows together so far, and it's working out. So.
That's incredible.
You know, it's a thing. Right. and now, okay, so we've got Dylan that you did a lot of co-writing with, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and bass player.
Bass player's name's Kyle Ahola.
Okay, Kyle, he's like Mr. Laidback, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's just one of these guys. He's just like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yep, we've played together a few times, and with different cover bands, Buck, and he's worked with a bunch of different groups. Collins band, and he was with a group called Quadrafunk. He actually just got a new kidney. Ready to go. He got a new kidney put in. Our first 2 shows with us, but he's back in record. He's a beast, absolute beast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, was he recording from the gurney? Like, was he on the gurney? Like
I was gonna say,
just like bobbing. Like, come on, like, we've got this.
You know.
Hold on, Doc. Hold on, Doc.
Yeah. Music.
Oh my God,
is important, you know.
Yeah.
And now, okay, so let's get the rhythm section out of the way. Drummer, what's his name?
Luke Breck is was a part of the band, the Aldous, and that's how I got to know him. And absolute beast.
Yeah,
a very smart guy. Completely dove into this genre of music that I don't natural thing that he plays so far, and loving doing original music. So,
nice. No, and again, you guys, I mean, for a band that's only been together this long, I just cannot believe how tight and how clean you guys are. It is absolute tribute to the chemistry you guys have. All right, so we've got the guitar. You're obviously the singer. Drums, bass, and
we
then
have another guitarist as well.
Another guitarist. Okay, who's doing the horns?
So on the record, we had Dan and Paul. They are players that Big D and the Kids Table uses to different groups. Okay. So I hired them to come out for a couple of the live shows when we can afford it. Horns.
So, all right, and now you guys are just playing around the Massachusetts, Boston area kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I just can't believe that you have not had more of a pickup on this. How many total songs you guys got in your bag
9
right now? 9. So you've got a good full set. All right. Now, and I mean, I can just tell just from the little video clips that you guys have posted, you got a great energy. It's just a fun groove energy. And I love the way you describe how your music is, because I mean, yes, it is a ska base, but it's not really a ska punk. It's you know, and reggae came out of ska, so I mean, yeah, you get that vibe. But yeah, there's also and I guess doo-wop is a great term for some of the influences you have in here. It's unique and it's fun and it's, you know, and there's different levels of it. What is it's not Heavy Heart. Oh my gosh, now I can't. It's a new studio, Erin. It's a new studio. It's throwing me off.
Heavy Heart. Heavy Heart's the song, and Lover Lover is the other song that we have.
Lover Lover. Yeah. I mean, just such great, and it's a full gambit of, and I'm sure you have more that we haven't heard yet, but obviously.
So where I think Kristian's trying to go with this is how
your diversity is great.
What was the decision like around the sound? Like, was it easy or was the sound kind of naturally organic when you guys started playing together and coming together and sort of having a meeting of the minds when you have the lyrics and you have the music together? Like, how crafted was that sound, or did it just sort of come out naturally and say, that sounds good, let's roll with it?
I say it was kind of, but definitely didn't have any I love the idea of ska. So many different directions. You can still have punk rock, you can still have roots, you can still have doo-wop, blues, and where it was just me and Dylan, I was a lot more. I loved high end, I love doo-wop, like No Doubt vibes. Green Day, Blink-182, and you're in the crowd. There's no way you. Whereas Dylan came in with his looking at it from a guitar perspective, and he's a root artist. So those two worlds are kind of like, wait, what? I was kind of like, I have this, and put it with this, and so it was more like my heavy. It would be like, don't think of me when you're right, and let's see if we can make that its own.
And yeah, it's got a great uniqueness. So now, are you? I mean, and the style of the music, the songs that you're writing, are these already in your head? You put them to words, and then you're like, no, I need you to go this way. Or is Dylan like saying, no, I think you've got this kind of a vibe on this song. Let's move this way.
Everyone was different. Where just me and my shitty guitar playing, doing 4 chords, just wanting to get something out there. And we're straight up Dylan coming to me, riff, and me saying, oh, that kind of sounds like Take It, kind of like in that direction, or this kind of sounds. I'd love to pull from that more jazzy kind of thing. So every song was complete.
Yeah, and now tell me if we were wrong in our earlier mentions. Again, you already alluded to the fact you had you dig, no doubt, and you're a little influenced by them. But what about Save Ferris and Dance Hall Crashers?
Absolutely.
And honestly, I can hear a little Pauline Black from the Selector in some of your songs.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, gosh, she's a queen.
Yes.
I mean, she's just amazing. Still out there performing and Rhoda Dakar. I mean, there's so many just amazing women in this genre of music. And so yeah, I think it's great now, but again, you've got some soul-y, doo-wop-y. Where is all that coming from? Is this from like your parents' influence on you, or is this something you just kind of listen to as you've gone? I mean, you've got obviously you very diverse palette of music, I guess you should say, in your background. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was classically a lot of old school show tunes to Gershwin to anything
so show tunes and stuff
like that. Yeah, I did a lot of theater.
Okay.
And after high school was when I in a band,
Yeah.
Or that route. So finding my voice was, I have such a bright punk rock, like Amy from The Interrupter, growl like almost, and I could not what comes naturally to me. So it's kind of hard because pop music really wasn't like it wasn't what was in my soul. I really loved like Charles, Elvis, the Beatles, like it just place. I loved pop punk, anything. So finding my own, probably the most difficult, and I think is the best way of showcasing to growing up and what kind of just comes natural.
Yeah, no, it's and I get it. I mean, listen, my mom, huge Willie Nelson fan. My dad was big band jazz. And then my sister, my first rock album ever. Hello, Mrs. A. There's our sponsor right there. We got to be very nice.
Yay!
No, she's an amazing woman. Miss Leah Aguayo. Thank you so much, Mrs. A. Her husband is actually a very talented guitarist too. We're gonna have him on. He's recording in
Joshua Tree
Studio right now.
Oh my.
Yeah.
God.
It's like really cool. But I mean, the different influences, and I have a wide variety of music that I listen to. Everybody's like, oh man, but ska is truly, it's such a blending of so many different styles. I think that's why I love it the most,
Me too.
I mean, I love listening to, classic rock and things like that, but always just hardcore, unless it's the Police. The Police, always the best ever, ever. So, and in fact, if you ever because I know you're going to make it this big, when you get to play with Lars Fredriksson from Rancid on that shirt that you're wearing, ask him about his first band, and he will tell you. He'll say, "Oh my God, we had this fat dish, long-haired, freaky lead singer. He was always drunk." And he thought he was kind of, they called me a combination of Ozzy and Axl or something like that, because the way I was trying to sing, we were trying to be this goofy pop metal Guns N' Roses style band, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was so funny. But and I didn't have a PA, so I sang through the bass amp. It was but anyway, That was I met Lars when he was about 15 years old, and I was 20-ish. And me and his brother were hanging out, and then we just kind of ended up palling around. And anyway, long story short,
awesome.
he excelled, yeah. And yeah, we lost touch a long time ago, but anyway. And or when you open up for my buddy John Feldman for Goldfinger,
yes,
you can be like, Feldy, tell me all about Skinny, and he'll be like, oh my God, Mad Dog, no way.
I'll have to definitely ask.
And see, John was one of those guys. He really expanded me musically too. He'd be like, check this. We were always going into record stores and just finding weird stuff and playing it. And he'd be like, check this out. And oh my gosh. But, and I think everybody has to go through that, don't you? I mean, is there just, I mean, what did you and your friends listen to as, you know, you're getting older and stuff? I mean, I know you said you had all this. What about your friends that you surrounded yourself with? Were they all into the same kind of music, or were they like saying, oh no, I've got this and that?
I feel like I had friends from every different, like the sports people, the theater people. I had my best I did. So I was pulling from a lot. And we would, I feel like stealing I would steal my brother's CDs. She would steal the CDs that we would downwire and Kaza and things like that. So they were mixed tapes. So I was getting introduced.
Right.
And so you could put anything on, you know. I just remember that was the first time I heard Save Ferris. First time I heard New by No Doubt. Because all of our siblings like that kind of music. Disturbed. So it could be, but it was all over the place, top to bottom, every kind of music.
That's awesome. See, and that's what makes it fun. Yeah, it's like you go to a party and you can hear from one spectrum to the next. It's just all over the place.
Yeah.
So now, musically, I know you alluded to Amy Interrupter, which, I mean, yeah, they're more of a punkish, that raw kind of sound with them. You guys have this way great refined style. Like I said, it's just amazing that this is only really a 6-month-old band, because it's just blowing me. When you said that, I just, in my mind, my jaw went.
I would never have thought that. I really would never have thought that.
Yeah. Seriously, this is like a few years polished style band that's been out performing, and I cannot wait to hear what else you got. In fact, let's Andy, let's do a little another clip of one of their songs. If you can get that pulled up, what song which one of the other two do you want to hear here, Erin? And give us a little intro into it.
Let's play Greener. That was the first single. It describes us as a whole. That song.
Okay.
All right, we're going back. Here we go.
All right. Wow, man, the energy and it's
So
so
good.
good.
So good.
Thank you.
And
Oh.
I apologize. It's Friday night, and you got a gig to get to, don't you?
So tonight with the Doped Up Dollies and Big D and the kids table at the Crystal Ballroom in Boston. So
Nice. All right. So now, and I've been scrolling down here to find the Rins and where they're playing or whatever, what's new. Just go to Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or just Google the Rins, RINS, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. And yeah, you've got a link tree. Now, do you guys have your own website? Because I didn't see anything like that
No
yet.
website yet.
Okay. If you ever need help, this guy right here, he's that's what he does for a living. So,
get out.
Anyway.
That's awesome.
Yeah. There's a lot of radio stations that I'm sure you've seen or heard, and he's done a lot of work for him. So, anyway, all right. So, Erin, and I know you got to get going. I want to tap into the last song real quick. It's the slow grooving song with more reggae feel. Tell us where'd you come up with this? What influenced this, real quick?
That was Dylan, jazz, and that was kind of more slick. To me, I remember we were in the rehearsal space then, and I had been listening to a lot of Connie Francis, and I like how a lot of those songs. So it's not. I didn't really kill a guy for his money. A lot of songs from the 50s at that point, and I love kind of came up with these stories. So he played that, and it just kind of came together, and that's how Lover was.
Man, y'all got a great chemistry. Seriously,
absolutely.
And now, okay, is Dylan the guy with the mullet?
No, that's Robbie. That's Robbie.
Okay. Well, usually, hey, Andy, guitarists usually have mullets. I mean, come on, seriously.
No,
I mean,
yeah,
that's true.
And they have the more rock star hairstyles. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
you're correct.
But it's a mullet. I mean, but I love the fact.
So.
Yeah. I love the fact that everybody in your group just has this total different look, and it's so comfortable. I swear to God, your band is like the most comfortable. I want to see you guys live so bad. So if you ever make it out to the Midwest,
absolutely,
I have to know when you're coming out. Okay.
Get out there.
But okay, let's tap into your the last song we got here. And we just entered it. So Andy, let's hit that real quick, and then I know you got to get going. We'll bring it back. We'll just say goodbye and have an amazing show. So let's hear this last song real quick for everybody.
Lover, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. so good. I love the layered vocals there too. The layered vocals are such a nice touch.
Yeah, and that's all you, right? Doing the background? Or?
Yeah, yep.
So good, Erin. Okay, listen, I know you got to get going, and I'm sorry everything got so jumbled up here, but hey, let's have you all back on, maybe with the rest of the guys.
Yeah, hopefully.
And, I would love to maybe like have you guys do a little acoustic set or something while you're on the show. Would that be? All right, so let's do this. Okay, again, Erin McKenzie, the Rins. They're playing. Where are you playing at in Boston tonight? It didn't come through. I'm sorry.
Oh, just say that one more time.
Crystal Ballroom in Boston.
Crystal Ballroom in Boston.
Yeah.
If you live out there, you know where it's at. So just go there and check these guys out. Going to be awesome. Erin, thank you again so much. Tell Darren we're sorry, or Dylan, sorry, not Durwood. Tell Dylan we're sorry we missed him. But yeah, let's get you all back on. And I know you guys are on your way up, so don't forget us when you're up there.
Of course.
In the meantime, have a great show. Break a leg. And we will check you out soon. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Miss Erin McKenzie, the Rins. Check them out. Go to the Rins on Google and have a beautiful
so
night.
Much. You too. Bye, guys.
Ma'am, thank you so much. Peace out. All right. Oh, my gosh. That was so... Oh, I wanted to keep listening to that song. Dude. Okay. And I apologize. The audio feed got a little... tripped out there on her, but
but we'll clear that up for the next round for sure.
Yeah, again, new studio.
We're working on it.
And Mrs. A, thank you again so much for buzzing in and saying hello. And if you ever need some delicious, amazing salsa, basically from the Rocky Mountains to the West Coast, you're gonna find it. You can go there, go to mrsafamous.com, right? Yeah.
That's the
it's
one.
Scrolling down here on the screen. And find out where you can get it. It is delicious. It's amazing. If it's not where you're at, tell them you need it. Ask for it by name. Oh man. I got on.
Yeah, it's crazy to hear someone so young who's so musically diverse.
I forgot to ask her how old. I mean, she's got to be maybe 20s, young. 20s.
I would definitely say mid-20s, but again, obviously, it's you're not supposed to ask.
No, I know, but
a lady how old they are. But again, at the same
time, we need
Dylan
there. He would have done
right. Exactly. No, yeah, Dylan would have sprung it for us. But
I feel I've already bonded with Dylan, and me and him, we're gonna party. Yeah, we're bros.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Fist bump.
But no, it's you know what? It's refreshing to see someone with such like diverse musical roots as she has,
dude.
And the fact that she's making music now, again, that's the recipe for success that you kind of want.
Well, I still can't get over the fact that not even really 6 months. She said they really started in February, right?
That's the thing that's hard to swallow. Again, like for 4 months, like most people have like a rough demo of like the crappiest recorded song, like, and you're just like, well, like Johnny didn't know what he was doing at that point. Like Chris, like kind of had the riff together, but not really. This is a really rough demo. Like these are like really nice, like produced songs that are finished, that are just like, that doesn't, I mean, anybody who's been in a band knows this doesn't happen.
No, not that cleanly, and not that they've got to have a great producer. I mean, you can be in any studio as long as you got somebody who can throw it together right. You're going to make a great sound. But I mean, wherever they're recording and whoever's producing it, they got it going on, because
seriously,
and again, I think they've got a great chemistry. So and apparently all these guys are from all different bands, and that's how it happens, man. This is how
it's true.
Good stuff gets thrown together. Yeah. So, very excited about it. And like I said, we're going to be hearing these guys on the radio all over the place soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, and that's how the Interrupters started. All of a sudden they were just like everywhere. they kept pushing themselves out on social media and whatnot,
and
interrupting everybody, and now here they are. So, oh man, just
so cool.
So much that is going to happen with them. I can just tell it. So, moving on and moving forward, I know we're a little off our time schedules and whatnot. So I'm going to save the old Kit Kat testing for next week, I think.
Okay. All right. No, that's good. Since we're going to be on and talking about stuff
and talking about stuff and on time
ish
somewhat.
Let's not hold ourselves to that.
Yeah, let's not pigeonhole ourselves. I am very intrigued about the one that I can read the English on that says milk tea. But all the other ones are all in some kind of Asian characters.
Well, I think we'll do a more in-depth analysis on the label when we actually go in and eat. Yeah. Oh, maybe this will give me time to order my own.
Yeah, or in the meantime, I'll be mailing these out to you so you can try one of these on the show.
That'd be great.
Which I've actually reminded our craft service man, Mr. Doss, to he's got your address. So
okay, all right.
It'll anyway. Other than that, guys, I know we've got a whole gambit of things that we're working on. If there's something you all want to watch or have us talk to, please let us know. Go to the randomchristianshow@gmail.com. Send us an email. Just say, hey, I've seen this guy on TikTok or whatever. I'm working on a few people. They're very hard to get a hold of. So it's a lot of inundation. And again, been in the big move, plus have been sick. So not been able to concentrate. But
yeah,
I love hearing all the great ideas. I've had a few thrown at me. So I am working on some things. I'm not going to say anything yet. But, it eventually happens. We're getting John Hostin, TikTok Cairo. He'll be back in probably a couple of weeks. He's making sure he can get his schedule cleared as clear can be. So, he's working 2 different places, I guess. I don't know. So he's all, and plus he all his TikTok videos, for God's sakes. The man has no time.
Would you say that business is cracking for him?
Well, maybe I'm
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that was. I thought I was bad, but no, you took it right out of my mouth. Well played.
I'm so sorry.
And anyway, so this is what it is. And down here at the bottom, if you guys are interested in supporting the show and wanting to look cool like the rest of us. Ooh. Shirts and hats for sale. Just go to the randomchristianshow@gmail.com. Tell me what you want. I'll get you. What was it? I think. It's been a while since I mailed one out, but I think it was $20 a hat, 25. I mean, it covers everything.
Yeah,
25 a shirt.
Like that.
I'll have to reevaluate because I know Postal's gone a little wacky, but would love to get it out to you.
Postal.
It has. Oh well.
I gotta stop.
Yeah,
I gotta stop.
Really kind of do, Andrew, because it's a
Quit setting me up for these bad jokes, though.
Well, it is my fault, and I do apologize profusely, but it is what it is. So in the meantime, listen, man, we're going to get out of here. We're going to go enjoy our weekend. Thank you all so much for being a part of the show. Check out the Rins. Just go to the Rins, Google them. You'll find them. You can get their free 3 downloads. If you're out in the Boston area, go see them tonight. Crystal Palace. In the meantime, I'm Kristian. I can't tell if I'm pointing the right way. Yeah, I am pointing the right way.
You got it.
Video feed finally caught up. He's Andrew, and together we're the Random Christian Show. We thank you all so much. Be good to each other. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, kids. We will see you again as Andrew said, next week, same
time.
Hey, let's leave you with a little thought from Mr. Travis Dunn.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Hi, Kristian. Andy, glad you're out of jail. I told you that bail bondsman I gave you was the best. He took good care of you. 2 things on my mind this week, guys. Real simple. The protests across the nation going on at the colleges. I'm not going to get into the politics of it. Right, wrong, that's for you to decide. But the part I have a problem with, the part I don't understand is this. The 95% of the people, they're going around to these protests and interviewing, they ask one question: why are you protesting? And the most normal answer I've heard so far, the 2 most normal answers actually, have been A, I don't know, and I'm not allowed to talk about it. I'm sorry. When I was in college, we had something called critical thinking. Tried to figure out why people do certain things, and for the life of me, I can't figure that out. Why would you be doing something if you don't even know why you're doing it? Or you can't even talk about it, but you're willing to go down there and disrupt everybody's day. I don't get that. Number 2, somebody said I might be a MAGA Republican yesterday. And I asked them, how did you come to that particular assumption? And they were like, well, you're voting for Donald Trump. Yeah, the only reason I voted for him in 2016, he was up against Hillary. The devil looks good versus Hillary Clinton. 2020, again, I'm not really given a great option. I'm given a 45-year professional politician or Donald Trump, who's a little too loud and really needed to stay off of Twitter. Again, not much of a choice. 2024, I still don't really get a choice. I get the puppet who's losing its mind, or I get a Trump. Yeah. I am not a MAGA Republican. I'm not even sure what that means. Anyway, it just confuses me. Anyway, guys, have a great week. And for everybody out there, God bless you. And have a good weekend.